Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of May 26th. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other 2 signs videos for deeper messages. So Taurus, this week starts off with you had Mars move into your sign, and right now, today, it is squaring off with Pluto. So there's this tension of wanting to get things moving, but it is going to be in that deepest transformation that it can be. So things might switch up on you completely right off the bat. The sun is also trining with Pluto right now, so really collectively we're trying to move into a place of our best good right now. Then on the 31st, we have a full moon in Sagittarius. So full moon in Sagittarius is really this spark of what needs to change right now. That is the theme, is that there's something that is ready to move into higher levels of, while Sagittarius is the adventurer, it's also a really knowledge-based sign. So it really is looking for its highest wisdom right now. And then we have on the 1st, we have Mercury moving into Cancer. So we got these flavors of Cancer. We also have Jupiter and Venus already in Cancer. So stellium moment, even though, yeah, Jupiter's an outer planet, but it's really helping you in your post shadow to soften into this space of really holding your ground while the world around you is like uplifting itself. So what does that mean for you, Taurus? This week I'm using the Starseed Oracle deck so that we get a sense of whatever it is that we need right now. So let's see what we got going on for Taurus. All right, so I got one more card. Switch up. Star family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. So Taurus, you are being asked to find your tribe. We are all born into this world through a blood lineage, but the Starseed system is saying that, you know, we come in here and find our tribe. And so the full saying of the blood is thicker than water doesn't actually talk about that blood lineage. It's saying the blood of the tribe is thicker than the water of the womb. So yes, you came in through whatever birth portal that you could find in this lifetime, but as a star seed, as a multi-dimensional being, you are here and you have found your soul tribe, your star tribe. So right now, Taurus, this is really saying, and you know, it's not saying that, you know, fuck your family. I'm not saying that. It's just saying that, like, where are your people? And even just in your neighborhood, just do an assessment of, like, do you feel supported in where you live? Do you feel supported in where you work? Like, yes, work is a job, but really it's where you spend some of the most time outside of home. So really, you just want to be sure that you are spending time in and around people that you feel supported by. And I'll even extend that to, since we spend so much time on devices or just like on screens, what are you watching and feeding yourself? Is it people that support you, or is it people that just, with my work, I end up watching a lot of news, which is not necessarily my jam, but it is, you know, like I'm being forced into these soul tribes that are not my spaces, because it's never programs I want to watch. But anyways, for you, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So Taurus, you're also being called to create. Things are birthed through you into this world, and being an artist is not necessarily just, oh, like I'm a painter. Like you can see my easel in the background. Like I'm not just a painter. I'm not just a like ceramicist. An artist is literally just your lifestyle. It's how you choose to say, like, decide what you're eating, plate what you're eating, or cook what you're eating, decide what you're wearing, things like that. So Taurus, art is all around you. Manifestation is you saying, I want this in my life, and that'll take it a step beyond for manifest that dream job, manifest that perfect house in that perfect neighborhood with your soul family, whatever it is, Taurus. But that creative accountability is you are calling it in. So take accountability for everything that you have drawn in is what was supposed to be there at that time. Yeah. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So for you, Taurus, to marry all of these cards together, surrender to the sweetness is, again, this was basically what I just told Aries, is that, and like, yes, no, is life sweet all the time? Fuck, no, it is not. But this is asking you to say, hey, like, while there is all this stuff I want to be involved in and support this soul family and where we're moving at this time in the world, but I also need to take time for myself. I also need to take time for myself, stop and smell the roses in whatever way that I need to do, which for you, Taurus, even if you're going through the shit, if you can find, like when we get in the middle of an argument, we go off and take a walk to like reassess. But in that walk, like, what can you smell, see, feel, taste in the moment that is going to support you to come back from a better place? Because for me, the last few weeks has been pleasant because regardless of whatever state of the world I am experiencing, like, there have generally been so many jasmine flowers in this area between where I am and where I work, and anywhere that I've been in the area, I have been bombarded by the scent of jasmine, and it's just a very quick thing. I'll be driving, I'll be in a headspace, and then I'll get that scent, and then I have a moment to catch my breath and like reassess, okay, well, how can I re-engage this space, this moment from a place of, a different perspective. Yeah. So there's that. So Taurus, that is what the star seeds have for you this week. But I'm also going to pull one more card from the Land Sky Oracle, as this deck has a, it's by a yogi. And so this is a way for you, Taurus, to really ground back into your body because, yeah, you are in your post shadow. So let's see what that looks like for you. Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. This is a great pose. Back bends in general are some of my favorite poses. And so for you, Taurus, this is generally, and I'm not going to be able to demonstrate it here, but basically you're laying on your belly. You can have your hands, say this is the ground where my hands are. So like you're going to be laying on your belly, and yeah, don't rub the ground with your fucking nose. No, just like hands on the ground. I will put them on my knees for now. You are going to just press your face up. So if my hands are on the ground, press my head up as high as it will go. And so you can keep your elbows on the ground, or you can extend the full way, just depends on where your back is. But so basically when you push up, you want to make sure that your shoulders are rolled onto your back before you start to lean your head back as far as it will go. And the opening of the throat is the priority of Bhujangasana. It's the whole back bend. It starts from your hips, and then you just raise that spine as much as you can go. And yeah, shoulders are back, and then the second that you can, then you incorporate your throat. So it's that opening of the throat, which the throat is the passageway between the head and the heart. So Taurus, especially if you're going through this post-shadow moment, do a cobra pose. Do cobra pose, even for a few breaths. And your breaths, depending on where you are, like my breath can take me to 2 minutes if I just do 3 inhale and exhales. And so for you, it's going to be wherever it is. But yeah, just take 3 deep breaths in cobra pose and then release back to the ground. You can, turn your head so that your cheek is on the ground and not your nose. But whatever it is, Taurus, that's what you want to do so that you can just reassess, reground into this space. And yeah, open that passageway between the head and the heart so you can be honest with where you are at this time. Yeah, that is what I have for you this week, Taurus. I hope that helps. I do hope that you find a way to ground into your body at least, so that you may find the sweetness of a life in your family and in your artist pursuits. And I'll see you next week. Bye.